Your divine mission is to master your gifts. What are your gifts? Your gifts can be a plethora of things. It can be your clairvoyance, it can be metacognition, it can be being compassionate, it can be connecting with others, it can be seeing things from multiple angles. Whatever that gift may be for you, your divine mission is to master that gift. Because it would be a disservice not only to a higher power, but to yourself. Because what do you not want to see your fullest potential, what you can truly do, beyond limiting belief systems, beyond what someone told you? Don't you want to see where you can go, what you can do, how far you can take it? Now, don't do something because I'm telling you to do something. Do it because you truly want to master yourself and want to master your gifts. But I'm just a word of advice. I'm a word of encouragement for those who are in a double dutch, kind of don't know, indecisive. I want to tell you, I'm just here to push you on the decisive, to know that you can master your gifts. You can master your first figuring out what your gifts are, right? What do you naturally like to do? What did you like to do? What were you naturally good at as a child? What was your natural personality as a child before the trauma, before the programming? Tune into that version of yourself that was free, that was unbound by social conditioning. Now tune into what were you good at doing in that age, and that will be most likely your gift. For me, I was always the type of person to be like, actually, my aunts and my mom used to say that my favorite word was actually. And when I think about it, when someone says actually, they're usually correcting, or they're usually giving a word of encouragement or wisdom, or, a contrarian, but a contrarian for positive things. Not someone who just complains to complain, but someone who says things for growth purposes. And that's what my energy was at a young age. I always liked big words. I always liked science and complex things. Now that's me, right? And that's just an example. Just giving an example of what you can be and what you can do, right? Tapping into, just figuring out what you are for yourself. So ultimately, that's a key aspect of your gifts or your divine mission. Your divine mission is something that wasn't given to you by nothing on this planet. A divine mission was something that no man, no person can tell you. Nobody can tell you it. Something you quiet the mind and you listen to the innermost aspect of yourself. Listening to your soul. Listening to your heart. What is your heart? What is the information your heart is trying to tell you? And I understand it can be you can be nervous to do that, especially when people around you may judge, but allow them to judge because their judgments are projections of their own unintegrated shadow. Parts of themselves that they haven't met, parts of themselves that they don't like, parts of themselves that they rejected. So maybe you are nervous of that. Maybe you don't believe in yourself fully. Maybe somewhere in your heart you don't believe in yourself. And this is a maybe, right? So if it doesn't resonate, you believe in yourself, right? But if it's little whispers of doubt in your mind, just be aware of it. Understand you're not your thoughts. You're not your mind. You're not your emotions. You are the infinite sky, and your emotions are just weather. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's a rainbow, sometimes it's a hurricane, sometimes it's a tornado. Regardless, you are just the observer. The observer is the sky. You're not in the chaos of these constant change. If you are seeing things constantly change, you have to go to the thing that's unchanging. What's unchanging? Your awareness. Your awareness is the only thing unchanging in your experience. because even your awareness is the same from how it is now to when you was a baby. It's the same awareness. That awareness didn't change. That eye, the thing behind these eyeballs, the thing behind the emotions, the thing behind the programming, the thing that just observed everything, the constant recorder that's constantly scanning everything without judgment. But our social conditionings put judgment behind it. Our environment put judgment behind it. It's a thing that puts judgment behind things that can cause the suffering, and cause the doubt, can cause the confusion. So understand that it's a purpose in it. It's a purpose in your confusion. It's a purpose of not knowing where you are on the on your decision to hone into your gifts. It's a purpose in it. Maybe that purpose is that there's more growth that needs to happen, more things that need to change. And it's not anything external that needs to change. It's everything internal. It's always a mindset. It's always a energy you're tuning into. So focus on what you can change internally and within your mind. Set your boundaries even with yourself. Boundaries of things you won't entertain, because our brain can be addicted to suffering. Our brain can be addicted to what it's used to. It's familiar. It's a familiar feeling to be confused. It's a familiar feeling to not know what direction to go. Right? But it takes practice and patience and grace. Give yourself grace. Don't be so hard on yourself if you don't master your gifts in a day or a week or even a month, because this is a lifelong process. And you also master yourself and you master your gifts by trying and trial and error and failing. I've been on this journey making videos for years, and I still haven't fully mastered it. And I've took hiatuses and breaks from making videos and content, or saying words of encouragement to people, because I was doubting myself. I was around people who didn't see my gift. But what I realized is, wait, why not make a channel where I could talk all day, and if people don't like it, they can scroll. Like, because this is my channel. This is something I create. This is my things I birthed from my consciousness. And if someone doesn't like it, they don't have to watch it. And if someone does like it, they can tune in and watch every video. Or however, like, it's just, so it took a lot of trial and error though. A lot of pain, a lot of overcoming the self-doubt. And I still have a lingering of that energy, because I'm speaking from a place of experience. Just know, anytime I'm talking on this channel, you're gonna know that it's from real life experience. I would never speak about something I haven't experienced, or at least not trying to do for myself. I will never give you advice or speak about anything that I would not be doing myself, or attempting to do, or have done. So I hope that this resonated with you in a positive way, or you've learned something from this. I hope that this can be something that you can take from and use it as a reminder that you are not alone, and that you have infinite potential, and only you can figure out these things for yourself. I'm just a small guide, right? I'm just a minor push for your big leap. It's like Morpheus talking to Neo, but Neo had to do the work. Morpheus just was the word of encouragement. So much love, much gratitude. Like and subscribe if you resonate. Divinely Modified. Peace.